And if you think we can't, we'll always find a way.
That's why the people of this world believe in garnet, amethyst, and pearl.
And Steven! Yeah! Yo! Yeah! You trying to square up?
Yeah. What is that? Come on!
This
Why?
Again?
Every time. Why?
This is not part of the deal. And Steven!
I'm gonna be the king of the voiceover show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome again to the voiceover show. As usual, I'm Lenny, and as usual, that's Xavier.
What's up, guys? We have a very special show for you today. You guys are going to go crazy.
This is somebody we've had in mind since we began pre-production on the show itself. And today's the day we finally have him on the show.
You may know him from Steven Universe. He also has a new single out on iTunes called War and Curtain Call.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Zach Callison.
What's up, dude? How's it going, man? Good.
Hey, Zach.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing? That's the big question.
Good, man. It's been kind of crazy. Just got down here yesterday and been working a lot, finishing the album up, and doing more Steven.
Yeah, you've been all around lately.
Yeah, no, it's been kind of crazy, and this summer's only gonna get more so.
Yeah. So, want to run right into it?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Okay, we always start with the obvious question first. So, what got you into Steven Universe? How did you get the role?
Let's see. I started as a child actor when I was, 7 back in St. Louis, Missouri, and I did a lot of theater there, and then that ended up leading me to California when I was 9 or 10, and I was mostly an on-camera actor. And then eventually I just started getting voiceover auditions around 11 or 12, and I booked this radio show called Adventures in Odyssey that ended up going for a really long time, gave me a lot of training. And by the time I was 13, 14, I started booking animation, and that's when I got the Steven Universe pilot back in 2012.
Wow, it's been a long time.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Kind of scary. I mean, I pretty much have grown up on the show at this point.
Yeah.
And so is Steven.
Did you think that Steven Universe would be as big as it is now?
No.
It's almost like in succession, almost like a soap opera.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, I never knew that we were going to go that deep with the storyline and the style of storytelling, with it being more narrative-based and more episodic for an 11-minute show. And I'm very happy we did, because it's such a rich world with amazing character development, and Rebecca and her team have done a brilliant job with that. And it's no surprise to me now that it became what it is, because they have an amazing message that resonates with people, but I didn't understand the scale of what they were trying to do at the beginning, and it was definitely a big surprise.
Nobody saw it coming. It just started out so silly, and then it became something much, much more.
Yeah, I mean, it sort of reflects like Steven's path in life. He's this happy-go-lucky, carefree kid, and then all this stuff starts happening, and he has to learn to deal with it and still, be himself and maintain that person for everyone around him. And it's been an amazing ride.
Yeah, Steven Universe is also like a Broadway show. There's a lot of singing involved. You have a lot of amazing people working on the show who are known for their singing.
Exactly. Specifically, Broadway actors like, Dee Dee and Susan Egan, who plays Rose, Patti LuPone. I know Rebecca takes a lot of inspiration from musical theater, and that's where I started too. And it definitely pervades my music as well.
So how do you prepare for singing as Steven, singing in another voice?
I didn't really. I just sort of tried it for the first time and hoped it went well. And it went well for a while, and then my voice changed, and it got really tough for a second, and eventually I found my way again with my range and was able to be comfortable with it. It's always been a learning process. I'd sung for animated shows before, but Sophia the First was more of a natural voice thing for me. Steven's like definitively a character voice, and that that definitely makes you throw out a lot of your singing training to create the sound that you're looking for, and it can be a strain on the voice sometimes.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
If you're not careful.
Absolutely, yeah. I have a question for you. So,
Yeah.
you are a screen actor,
Mm-hmm.
a voiceover actor, and a musician. So, out of those three, what would you say is your favorite part to play? Like, which one would you prefer to do or want to do more of?
Dude, you can't hit me with that. That's like picking my favorite children or something.
Absolutely.
Well, Timmy. You know, I started a screen actor, and voice acting has definitely been my my thing for a while. But the music has really taken over my life lately in the best way. It's refreshing to be able to work on, you know, my own project and write my own things and sort of break out of this this box, I guess, that people see me as and be like, hey, I do this too.
Absolutely.
And can do it well. I really have enjoyed that. And the live show aspect is awesome as well. We've been having a lot of really crazy, energetic rock shows lately that are a blast.
We want to talk to you more about your music, but let's save that for just a second, and we'll be right back. Dude, what's this? What's it? I always wear the Star shirt.
No, dude. I thought I was wearing it today.
No, I told you I was going to wear it. I always wear this in all of our videos.
But that's the issue. You always wear it. I never get to wear it.
But, dude, come on. We got to coordinate more.
No, man. This is the worst.
Wow, guys. You know you don't wear the shirt of the band you're going to see, right?
What are you talking about? He's going to like this.
Okay, unless you're going to see Kiss and you're a member of the Kiss Army, which you're not, you don't do that.
Pat, you don't know what you're talking about. He's going to love this. Oh, hey, Zach.
What's up, man?
Nice shirts, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Dude, I knew it.
Hey, do you like shirts? We've got shirts. Right now at thevoiceovershow.com/store, you can pick up one of our great shirt designs. We have sales on a fairly regular basis, and new designs are always being worked on behind the scenes. But these designs aren't just limited to shirts, you know. You can get them on laptop cases, phone cases, hey, even a mug if you want to. Go grab one for yourself, grab one for your friends, grab one for your dog. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Again, that's thevoiceovershow.com/store. Alright, enough of that, back to the show. And we're back, guys. So, Zach, tell us about your music.
Oh, man. Okay, so I'm working on my debut EP. It's an EP called A Picture Perfect Hollywood Heartbreak. It's sort of a concept album. It tells one continuous story that's a true experience from my life, from track 1 to track 9. And yeah, that's coming out later this year. I've already dropped 2 singles from it, one of which you have displayed up here is War, and then the second one is Curtain Call. And we have another one on the way before the album comes out, and we're going to be playing a lot of live shows and promoting it. It's very near and dear to my heart.
Ooh, any details?
On the single, not too many yet, but we're going to do some additional content specifically for that one, probably some other photo shoots and some other fun goodies. And then that song is our opener for all of our live sets, so if you come to one of those soon, which I'll be announcing, you should come hear that.
And you can get both those singles on all streaming platforms, right?
Yeah, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, everything.
Absolutely. So I want to break into it because I've listened to both of these songs, and I do music. I do a lot of music on the show. I'm also pursuing a music career as well. So one thing I got out of War was that there was so much happening, but not in a negative sense. Just like how you blended, like a let's see, you had kind of like a grungy pop punk drum line in there, you rapped on top of that. Then in the hook, you know, you embraced your voice, you sang, and then in the intro you have kind of like theater horns, very musical style. Mm-hmm. So like what drove you to come up with that kind of style for that song?
War was the song that once we finished the demo, I was like, this is the sound that I'm running with for a while. And we sort of dubbed it theatrical alternative because you can't really sum up all the parts that make the whole in one phrase, though I felt like that was like a good compromise. There's definitely the hip-hop element. I rap on a good number of my songs, and that's a newfound love for me, hip-hop in the past few years. Rock is my root. My dad played rock growing up, played rock for me on the radio and on mixtapes and stuff, and he's a drummer, so that's probably where the crazy drum lines come from. And then I grew up doing musical theater, and I've always loved that epic, cinematic sound. Muse is my favorite band of all time.
Okay.
And they very much have that. They use orchestras a lot, very dramatic, chord progressions, and it's just very large in scale. And we definitely did that. All of our sessions on Pro Tools for pretty much every big track on this album were completely filled with just things to fatten the sound up and doubles and all these additional vocals, and we definitely went.
You can hear it's not a song, it's a project by far, and you can hear that like in all the aspects of it with the harmonies, just so much stuff going on, but it's not cluttered. Everything has a home, and it just sounded so good. I noticed that immediately. My tracks are very subtle, very simple, only because I'm doing everything myself mainly.
Sure.
But at the same time, I've kind of found comfort in that little area.
Honestly, minimalism this day and age is kind of the thing.
I've noticed that.
I'm sort of bucking the trend with that, and I want to work in that style as well and work with other producers and people that are making tracks like that. I know that's not my native sound, but I appreciate people who can do it well, because it takes an incredible amount of mixing talent.
Oh, absolutely.
To make everything sound full, even with 13 to 20 tracks.
Absolutely, yeah. So tell us about Curtain Call. I have a question. The language in the beginning, what was that?
That is me speaking Italian. It's pretty antiquated old Italian from the Diodati Bible.
Okay.
2 different verses. One from Psalms basically asking forgiveness for what this character is about to do, and then the one at the end is a verse from Revelations about basically people in the end times that seek death to escape the apocalypse and don't. They're not allowed to have it, and it's sort of a symbolic reference to something that happens over the course of the story on the record. And I took Italian growing up in high school in a summer program, and I fell in love with it, so I use it a lot for stuff like that.
Yeah, I couldn't pinpoint what it was. I speak Spanish, and there's a lot of words that correlate, and I was like, I feel like this might be Italian, but I wasn't sure. I didn't want to be that guy who guessed and then got it wrong on the show.
It's tough. You got an ocean between you and 500 years. So.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. So, how many songs are going to be on this EP?
So it's 9 tracks, like I said, but 5 of those are full-fledged songs, and then 4 of those are interlude tracks meant to give more detail to the story, flesh out the characters that make up the narrative, and a lot of them use elements from the other songs in a more cinematic way. They're a little more experimental and a little bit shorter.
All right. Before we wrap this up, I got a couple questions. I'm going to just throw genres out, and I want you to tell me your favorite from that genre. Hip-hop.
Ever or right now?
Just who drives you?
Kendrick.
Ooh, all right. Okay, let's do rock.
Muse.
Okay. Any classical or theatrical music?
I mean, modern theater, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Okay.
He's an absolute savant.
All right. And NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
Backstreet Boys.
I knew it.
Backstreet's back.
I knew we had something going on here. All right, guys.
Okay, before we go to break, would you be interested in doing some in-character questions?
Maybe.
We'll be right back with questions from Steven.
Zach.
I'm on break.
No, I know, man. I'm sorry to bother you. It's such an honor to have you here, and I'm just so grateful to have you on the show that I wanted to give you this. This has been in my family for over 350 years past, from man bun to man bun, and all the way through the Yin Dynasty, and I just thought that, I don't know, I feel like you're worthy of it, and I just want you to have it.
My grandfather died in a sword swallowing accident. You insensitive... Yeah, back away.
And we're back, guys. Steven, thank you for answering a few questions for us.
Gentlemen.
Okay, so Steven, you keep the Earth safe for all of us. What's it like to be a big hero like that?
I mean, it's pretty cool. It gets kind of scary sometimes, and I don't know. I get really tired and I have to take a break, but it's good to know that I'm helping everybody out and saving my friends and family.
All of us believe in Steven.
Well, thanks. Use the hashtag.
Okay, what's your favorite fusion?
I feel like I can't pick one of mine. That would be selfish. I'm gonna go with Opal because she is the OG giant woman.
Okay, hang on. Did you catch the season finale of Crying Breakfast Friends the other night?
Yeah, I've already seen it 3 times.
What'd you think of it?
It was, there was so much drama. I don't know if I like how they resolved the conflict at the end of the season. It was a little bit messy and they jumped the shark, but it was really good for a finale to the series, for now.
Yeah, for now.
I hope they wait to reboot it, though.
Yeah. So, would you rather face an army to save the big donut or face an army made of donuts?
Oh, no. Well, if the big donut's threatened, then I won't have donuts anymore, so I have to choose the donuts to fight the donuts. How large are these donuts?
I'd say about us size.
Oh, that's alarming. I'll need Amethyst's help.
Yeah, she's probably best suited for that. Okay, last little thing. Do you have any advice for anybody out there?
3 things. Believe in Steven. Be yourself. And be strong in the real way.
That's the best kind of advice you can have.
There you have
Yeah,
it.
I got it from Bird Mom.
We'll be right back.
That's not canon.
Hey, Zach. Look, okay. Look, I know the whole thing with whatever the thing was didn't work out, but I think what I have here
The
is...
sword that offended my family lineage.
Oh, okay, look, I think what I have here is going to make up for it. The Infinity Gauntlet. Don't ask me how I got it. Don't ask me who I had to kill to get it. Just here. It's yours.
Now that's more like it. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm not your host, Zach Callison, and I've taken the show hostage, put these guys on the couch, and I'm gonna entertain them.
Absolutely. Hey guys, we're going to be doing something called Character Karaoke. I'm going to give Zach a song and then an idea or a character that he's going to have to do that in.
It's going to get crazy.
Yeah, it's going to get kind of wild. All right, Zach, so your first one is, I would like you to do Cartman from South Park performing Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle.
When'd you come up with this?
I mean,
yeah.
Axl Rose doesn't sound that different from Cartman.
Literally, same person, don't tell anybody.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got anything you want. Honey, we know the names. The people that find ever you may need. If you ain't got no money, honey, we got your disease.
Oh, wow.
All right.
I had like my ugliest face on for that. I had to like
no, I like
get
it.
into that.
You
Oh
don't
my
have an
God.
ugly face.
Dude, he's so sweet. Is he the sweetest?
Oh, stop it.
All right. Okay, all right, next one. All right, so now we're going to
He's
go...
just saying that because I have him hostage on the couch.
Yeah, there's guns back there. So we're going to do... all right, we're going to go to Steven Universe.
Okay.
And you know
Never
what?
heard of him.
Let's revamp it. Let's do something kind of hot right now. Let's do Havana by
Ooh.
Camila Cabello.
Okay.
All right?
Good pop track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Havana, ooh na na. I left my heart in Havana, ooh na na. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. I left my heart in Havana. My heart is in Havana, Havana, ooh na na. And Steven!
I think I messed up some of the words, but
Oh, that was
wow.
awesome.
That was
Wow.
amazing.
I genuinely love that song.
it's a really good pop
It
track.
sounds like all the cleaning music my mom played as a child. So yeah, seriously, like it's that whole mambo
It's like a
style.
Pavlovian
It's
response.
Hispanic thing, guys.
Yeah. So it's like I grew up in a Mexican-Cuban household, so that was I didn't know
It's
that was
got
real
that vibe.
music. I thought it was cleaning music because she was always cleaning to that song.
Is that why you liked War so much with the brass section?
Dude, it was awesome. All right, so last one, ready?
Yeah.
So how about Zach Callison performing "War" by Zach Callison?
Well, speak of the devil.
Tough one.
All right. Got to get the phlegm and the grit into it.
Feel free to mess up the desk. It's yours.
Let's smash a guitar on it. 'Cause this is war, isn't that what love is for? Blood and gold is all I get for being yours.
incredible.
Thank you.
There you have it, guys. Character karaoke.
We'll be right back.
Eventually.
Balance and everything.
All right.
Oh, you survived.
Listen, I don't know what I have to do to show you how grateful I am, so I offer you my child.
You didn't even give me your firstborn? Do you know who I am? Are you kidding me? Producers! This was in my contract. Firstborn only.
Never satisfied.
What is this? What are you?
We're back, guys. Just in time to say goodbye. Zach, thank you so much. This has been an absolutely incredible show.
Thanks, man. This has been really fun. Thanks for having me all the way out here and being a great host.
Now, before we let you go, we want to give you something to take with you.
Okay.
We give all of our guests here a handmade gift from me and everybody in the show. And we're going to give you something every musician wants. We are giving you a gold album.
Yo, what?
There you go.
This is the best gift I've received. Thank you guys so much. I'm literally getting vinyl presses of the album made just for me. And I was going to sell them, but just for nostalgic value, this is amazing.
Absolutely, man. Show it to the camera,
Thank you
bro.
so much.
Yeah,
I
show it
probably
off.
should.
Zach
war, we
Callison,
got
a
curtain call
universe
in the
of
middle.
talent.
This is amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, and we'll see you all again next time on The Voiceover Show.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me take over. Too. That was fun.